me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. I was born to win, now watch me elevate. Watch me elevate. Yeah. All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born to win, now watch me elevate.
Okay, good evening. This is Newton Dad, and welcome to Virtus Media, and we're producing the VR Notorious League tonight. On screen, you see Newton Dad on the left and Psychatic on the right, co-casting with us tonight. Good to be here with you, Psycha.
Hi. If you've been watching Virtus Media today, you've heard my voice a couple times. This is the last time you'll have to hear me tonight, as I'm co-casting with Newton Dad, bringing you the BRUISER League.
Yep.
Having a great night. This is my third or fourth cast of the night, or third cast.
Bruiser League is an interesting little swizzle on the Echo style game, where the points almost don't matter, and I say that only half jokingly. The stuns are the primary part of this game. Stuns count all the time in these rule sets. The points only count when your team is in the lead. So it is possible, and in the points lead, in the goals scored league, so I'll say it again. If you're in the lead with goals scored in the net, then you get to count your points. Also, with your stuns. If you're not in the lead, you only count your stuns. So it is possible for a team to be winning in stuns and losing in points and winning the game. If that's it. That's the mind scramble that goes on here. You guys have seen a couple of rounds of this. We're in the second week of this. This is going to determine who moves into the semifinal round. So we have 3 other teams that have already made it. This is all the ranks versus Blackout, and I hear the rounds start going. So let's get into this.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I admittedly haven't watched as much Bruiser Cup as I would like, but I'm excited to see these different game mechanics in practice. And it looks like Orange Team fumbled their joust a little bit, so Blue Team gets the headbutt, but it's recovered by Orange anyway. Doesn't matter. They sent it right into the Blue Team's hands, who gets stunned out immediately. Where it's a cluster right now, going for the disc, but it's now cleared out into the blue side.
Right.
Stuns are going out in the backfield as the stacks are getting stuck. Picked up by Blue Team anyway, though. That's I keep saying blue. You said blue was
Blackout is on blue. And that is Boss Plays and Sam and Daz X, as well as Brick Rage, and they're playing I think they're playing a rotation over there on that side, as well as all the ranks is in Orange, Sprocky, Boggy J, Baker Daddy, and Babs.
Nice. So Blackout gets that cleared down to their side. There's the 3-pointer. It's good. Boss Plays has the first scored points of the game, but seems like, yep, they're up in stuns as well. So Blackout's doing well. 11-6 after that first set of points.
Yeah, so what we've seen in the meta in these games leading up to this point is if you play a control game, if you play a lot of offense and hold the disc and try to stay out of trouble while your remaining players who don't have the disc are really focusing on stuns, that seems to be the winning meta. But dang, scoring points like that's the winning meta too.
Very cool. I minimized my little thing.
Yeah, the long shot came in from Babs. Sorry, and we got an even Steven now. So the only thing you're seeing is the stuns count, because it's a 3-3 points game.
Only time I've seen points come down before, but that's the Bruiser League.
You'll see them come right off the leaderboard, and it's mind blowing sometimes to say, well, okay, if they score this one here, it's going to really shift the meta, the balance of the game. Yep. Got the disc going into the midfield. There's the blue team. Blackout has moved it forward into the.
Oh, no way.
All the ranks bubble. Very close, but bouncer there, but it doesn't go in. Sprocky collecting it and heading it back to the midfield.
Tries to pass it to Babs, but Babs gets stunned out before he can get rid of it. So it's picked up by the blue team. Blackout's going to get that cross into the bubble. Now one-on-one with the goalie. Opts for the cross into the cut instead, and Sam puts that in for 2 points.
Yeah, some nice disc handling there as they moved it backwards and forwards. We're seeing the stuns come out pretty evenly on both sides, only a two stun difference so far. So the points battle is really important right now. So whoever's in this close game and in the lead is getting that extra bump and staying a little bit ahead.
Yep. Let's see. Orange team with the joust advantage. That's all the ranks is going to get that sent down into Blackout's bubble. Boggy, easy 2-pointer there.
Right, the
stuns.
The meta tends to be, if the disc gets down there, you've got to do your best to stun out, but you won't see a lot of boosting going on in this. Is what I've seen in the past games.
I mean, I don't think you can boost if you're trying to get away from everybody trying to stun you. But yeah.
Do you see
Boggy tries to take the 3-pointer?
Ranks are running a stack right now. I'm seeing them, floating around in pairs right now on the orange side. So it is kind of a little bit of a interesting strat they're using.
Of course, of course. Looks like Blackout also got their stacks together, but can't quite chase that down before Sprocky picks it up on the back line. Gets that sent to Babs. Babs gets stunned out before he can do anything with it, though. Trying to get the slap clear out is Blackout. Still working on it, still stalled in their side of the field. Picked up by Babs, who gets that, tries to get that across the shoulder. Nobody's quite there. Sprocky will recover for all the ranks, though. Sending that into the bubble to Boggy. Boggy off the boot, doing some jukes, doing some moves. He's going to take the one-on-one with the goalie, and that's good. 2 points.
Right, you see the points.
Are we
Everything shifts a little bit now after the score tallies up. We're 7-5 now on the scored goals, and the shift moved quickly onto the side of all the ranks. As even though they're using, basically they both have the same number of stunts, 27, 26, but the points are making the difference right now.
For sure. It's interesting because in the other games we've seen the points haven't really mattered that much.
Right.
It's always been a runaway with the stuns, but these are pretty evenly matched teams in terms of stuns. So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be picked up by Boss Players who loses it. Oh no, I lied. I'm sorry. He gets that sent back to Dax. Daz X, excuse me. He gets that over to Brick Rage. Brick Rage loses it though to Boggy. Boggy gets that sent through the tunnel. Stacks are trying to get away, but the stuns, of course, are way more important here. Boggy's down on the other side of the field, though. He's going to clean that up for another 3 points.
Yep.
Seems like all the ranks is up now, 41-29.
There's a good fight that broke out over there next to the left tunnel, and as the disc got thrown through. And sometimes you'll see that. You'll see the disc will clear out of the zone, and everybody clumps up trying to get the quick points on each other by having a stun fest. It's a 10-5 game on disc points and goal now. So it's really going to be in Blackout's best interest to get some points on the board quickly.
Yep. Babs takes that out to see. Oh my gosh, is that? No, not quite. That's a little bit wide, but sends it all the way into bubble. No stacks yet. Looks like all the ranks recovers that first. Trying to get the shot off, but Daz is there. He said no, and they're going to send that through tunnel. Stacks are getting away. They're going to have a one-on-none with the goal if they can catch the disc. They've got it, walking it into the bubble, but by this point, all the ranks is home. They're not gonna have the right numbers, so they send it out to Brick Rage, who resets it one further to Boss Plays. Sends it back to Sam. Sam's gonna take her time. Sends it over to Brick, over to Brick, who can't quite handle it. It's just a complicated self-pass. Sam has that again. We see a lot of stunning going on in the bubble. This is interesting. Instead of getting open to pass options, right? I love this. It's just a monkey in the middle right now.
Swing back to the dual cam here so you guys can see both parts of this equation. Like Psycho was saying, here back in the net inside the goal, there's a 2-on-2 fight going on, and really that's where the points are amassing right now. You see 51 to 45 is the total points now. The disc is now on the other side of the arena. Who knows what's going on over there? Psycho, what's going on over there?
On this side of the arena, Boggy has got a one-on-one with the goalie now. 3-on-1. Goalie's out. Open. Ducks anyway. And yeah, he puts that in. That's another 2 points. Let's see. In terms of raw points, all the ranks is now up 12-5. They're losing on stuns, though, but because they've got their points added on, they're still up in the score that matters.
Right, so they have to. They're trailing a tiny bit in stuns, but it's not enough to make up the deficit of the points they put in the net. So, they have 3 minutes to end. 3 minutes left in this round. We're seeing a balance going pretty heavily now for all the ranks. We'll see if they can hang on to it.
Yep, Blackout is walking it up to all the ranks side of the field. No pressure yet for the Boss Plays. He keeps looking behind him, looking for somebody, but he's got time. Oh, I don't know what happened to the disc there. He sent it back, and now it's getting crossed over to Daz. Daz, taking his time. Sends it over to Sam on shoulder, who backs it out to Pac-Man. Blackout is playing really slow and controlled right now, but they're staying away from the pressure, which is good. They're not giving up more stuns as they're taking their time with this. Brick is going to try to draw somebody out before dipping it down to Daz on the back line.
What they may have realized, pardon me for interrupting, what they may have realized is they can't make up the points in the time they have left, so they're making it up in stuns at the moment. I did see them. They're within 10 now in the total points game now, so the stuns are picking up for Blackout. This may be an actual strategy, as they just keep control. See how they keep control? They're keeping it out of trouble, out of their zone, and now they're just stunning away from the disc. And they really don't have to score anything because the score really will keep adding up for them if they keep this going on. Very interesting.
They're playing monkey in the middle, and as long as they have faith in their teammates that they'll win the stun battles,
yep,
that's all they have to do.
And not lose control of the disc and get a 3-pointer.
Well, yeah, you can't do that. Now the disc is loose. We'll see who's there first, as the focus is on stunning right now. That's going to be picked up by Sam. Sam ducking under Sprocky, just barely trying to get that off, but she can't quite get it back out. Sent out by Boggy all the way over to Blackout side of the field. Stuns are obviously the priority here, and I don't think anybody's going after the disc yet. No, I lied. Sam's got it. Going to recover for Blackout. Ducking around somebody from all the ranks before sending it to the other side of the field, but it's immediately intercepted by Boggy. Boggy trying to dump that into the bubble. Stuns are going out. Somebody's got a one-on-one with the go. Oh, there's no need for that.
That's the last thing they needed to have going on for Blackout too, as the score jumps up to 80-61. That was a large rally, a long time, almost 2 minutes without a score. Last minute of the round going on, it looks like it's going to be insurmountable for Blackout. Looks like all the ranks might just take this one.
Yeah, looks like I don't think there's any coming back from that. But if they get a couple more stuns on the board, a couple more points on the board before the end of this round, hopefully that'll be the motivation and the drive they need for this next round. That mail slot just barely not going in. Contesting the disc now. Looks like Sam is fighting for it, but gets stunned out before she can get it. Boggy's going to pick it up and walk it forward. Sam is right on his toes. No, he ducks around and gets through. Boggy's just taking on this whole team, finally getting stunned out. There's the points they needed for Blackout. And gets that sent out through the midfield.
Yeah, it's a free disc. 15 seconds to go on this one. This is a single elimination tournament, so they have kind of all the marbles online at all times. You got to win it to keep going. So we see the disc coming free in the all the rank side. The time's running on the clock, and that's gonna do it with 87-67. Turning the corner there into the middle here. So round scores on screen, and your lovely casters saying hi. We're here. So what'd you see there, Psycho? How is that different in your eyes from a traditional Echo game? What are you seeing?
I mean, the bruisers are the real champions here, because usually, you've got one bruiser on each time trying to break up stacks, and so during possession changes, you can't chase down the disc. There's no open goals or anything. But I mean, here each team is dedicating at least 2 people to having stunning people out, and it's the game is basically being played 2v2. And then there's another game going on the other side of the field completely.
Exactly. You can see it in the stat lines. Baker Daddy on the side of all the ranks with 38 stuns in that one round. So
moly.
Holding down the fort there completely. As we see some personnel changes going on in the background, we'll see who comes out of the tubes in the next round. Might be a little bit different lineups. They're allowed to do that. They can sub up players if they like. The rules are pretty loose here. Baker Daddy holding down all the stuns on the side of the ranks.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, the points going for on Boggy and also Babs, so the two of them are kind of racking up the points there. On the other side, it's pretty balanced. Dazex was the stun leader over there. Taco Pig Tuesday sitting it out that first round, and we'll see Taco Pig in the second round. So here we go into round 2.
It's interesting. I'm noticing a trend with those scores on all the ranks in terms of how they play their positions, and it's definitely showing in the organization of their team and how they're taking on this new meta. But anyway, going into round 2 now.
And
looks like all the ranks wins that head, but oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, for all of us, they did not reset in between rounds. So 77-53 is what we'll have to subtract from the stuns. 77, I think they may reset.
You got that written down?
I think they may reset.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, because that's going to screw the scores up big.
For sure. I'm wondering if they're going to keep that beautiful 3-pointer on there, though. We'll see, though. We'll see. But, okay, so while we've got some time before those stats disappear, I did want to talk real quick about what I started mentioning between rounds, which is if you look at how those stats are laid out for all the ranks, you see Sprocky's kind of the support player of the group. With the assists and the saves, he's playing that midfield role. Boggy and Babs are on score, and then Baker Daddy is just the traditional VRNL player here with 38 stuns, and it's cool to see, because a lot of times in VRML games the stats are pretty spread out evenly, and here it's super concentrated in their roles on the team, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah. The how the game changes is the coolest part about this. These fringes that happen during the off season. People go, oh yeah, this is just some little silly thing, but really, it's a different game. It really is, and it causes you to think in a different way and build skills in a different way. And I guarantee you that the players that play this league, you're going to see them, able to do things maybe in a different way in VRML than they were before without it. So it's a learning experience no matter what it is, no matter what your experience is within it and what you might think of it. But we're going to see round 2 starting over again here, so we'll just give it the round 2 good old try here again.
Very nice.
And off we go for round 2 reset.
Hopefully another headbutt.
Oh, I hope so. That was a cool one too. It went out fast and it scored quick. We saw Cool Whip do that in the Wireless Jacks game earlier today as well. Headbutting a 3-second right off the joust straight in the goal. Nobody even touched it. That was crazy. But you got to be there to see it, right?
Cool.
So those people who saw it, they know.
Shame on you if you missed it. Wireless Jack, 7 p.m. every Sunday.
Right.
Come watch. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
But,
we have a great time on Viridis Media. This has been a fun experiment, fun adventure that we started about, I guess, 6, 8, 7 weeks ago or so. And we have a bunch of shows. I mean, clearly there's a lot of things that we could talk about and do that are even beyond the Echo Space, but definitely including the Echo Space. As we see the joust come out, a headbutt, and is taken immediately back into possession from all the ranks, brought back into the blue bubble, or into the blue side. Sorry, a shot on goal, but what a save. That was Bab? No, Daz X. Nice.
Daz, yep.
The disc is gone. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is.
It's okay. Boggy's got it, but he lost it. Picked up by Daz. Daz is going to get that cleared all the way down into all the ranks bubble.
Right.
Bouncing around. No stacks yet because obviously stunning is the priority here, but it's finally picked up by the boss plays who takes a shot. Can't quite get it in though.
Well, I mean, it's in Blackout's best interest to score right now because there's the point balance, where you get to count both and start that momentum down the right path.
So I'm wondering if the meta isn't, is it keep an eye on the score and make sure the score stays even, or just focus on stunning the whole time because at that point you'll just have more points in the end.
I mean, having somebody that can do the math in the game is probably pretty important. I don't know that anybody is running a script or anything like that. I mean, I know that Luke used my script during his game just to be able to keep track of the score and know that strategically what he needed to be able to do. You can change that meta on the fly, though. I'm pretty sure if you're quick at math, you can figure out who's got the most points, of course, but who also has the most stuns. And the little juke fest going on, and Taco Pig manages to come away with that one. But, the fight comes out after that. So we have a little echo and a little brawl, a little bit of everything, something for everyone here tonight, as Dazix claims it in the orange side and manages to scoop a shot there, but it's a little too slow and gets recovered by all the ranks.
Disc is now floating down on Blackout's end. No stacks yet. People are focusing on the stuns. I think it's going to be picked up by the boss plays on behalf of Blackout. He's going to try to get that sent all the way down through left tunnel. It's going to be cleared down on all the rank side. Picked up by Taco Today? Taco Pig Today. My bad.
I think people call them Taco Pig Tuesday just for clarity's sake. I don't know why it's Today, but it is Today.
I might do that. Otherwise, I'm going to end up stuttering on that all night. The boss plays picks that up for Blackout, walking it forward. Teammates are still stunning. It's going to pass over to Daz. Daz walking up slowly, waiting for his teammates to get up. Sends that to Brick. Brick off immediately up into the popcorn area, trying to find the boss plays again, but can't. Does pick it up eventually, though, sending it over to Daz. Daz is walking this forward. They're taking their time. I think they're doing that same thing that you were talking about in the last round. And as long as they're keeping possession and just kind of, keeping the orange team spread out and keeping them from getting the stuns out.
Well, we're watching on the right-hand side of the screen, Baker Daddy going to town over here in the backfield. Just raining in the stuns. Babs finally ends the monotony and gets the score in there, so we get a little break in action. As the point score goes from 4-2, and the total score goes to 25-32. So this is one of those cases where you're trailing in points, but you're winning in stuns.
Yep. You know what, though? Points is points, and if the points come from stuns and it's working, then it works. Blackout is up right now, despite not having that actual points advantage. Boggy trying to take a long shot, not quite making it in, and Brick can't get a hand on it. His teammate's there to grab that. Taco Pig Today loses it, though. What a save by Brick! Brick is going to get that sent through the midfield. Yeah, nobody from all the ranks can grab it. That's going to get firmly down into their side. An open shot, Boss Plays puts in 3
Boss.
points, and that'll put them up on the points game too. So now they get those 5 points added on, and their lead is extended 41-26.
And Jucifer says Baker Daddy eats stacks for breakfast. I think you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Baker Daddy play in a VRML match. I might have, maybe, but
Yeah.
but
Juicefer, do you know what team that is? What team Baker Daddy's on?
but yeah, I can imagine. That's a Gilgan-esque type of play style.
What a bounce shot!
That was beautiful.
That's in another 3 points for Blackout. Blackout now running away with it, 49-26.
So yeah, we're seeing the score definitely leaning now toward the side of Blackout. So they're going to make this thing interesting in round 2. We had all the ranks winning handily in round 1. So you see a Joker train coming out here, and it looks like they may just walk that all the way in. Boggy pulling off the 3 off that Joker train. That was saucy.
You can't jump on the Joker train when they're still in the 3-point range. Oh no!
They took
That's all right. That's all right.
They took that all the way from mid-court to the edge of the bubble, perfectly placed.
Yeah.
All the right timing. Took that one out. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're seeing a little fun and going on from Blackout now as they claim the disc. And
Speaking of Blackout, with that open goal.
Boss
Ooh.
just like to tuck that one into bed, give it a kiss, say nighty night.
Read it a bedtime story, maybe if she's feeling nice.
Indeed. Take a little glance at the current round stun set. It's going everywhere. Everybody's kind of balanced out. The game is not running away in any direction except on the scoreboard for the blue side. So, it doesn't look like a crazy game. It's a close game in points and echo, but it's definitely a stun game coming out for Blackout in this round.
And Blackout really running away with it now, up by 30 in points that actually matter. Do you have a name difference between the two? Because I keep...
I call them
like
echo points and total points.
All right, echo points and total points. I like that. I'll go with that.
Or disc points.
But
Disc points is another way.
Disc points. I like that more.
Don't be disappointed.
Picked up by... Looks like Taco, but Taco couldn't quite get the shot to connect. Recovered by Babs, who gets his pocket picked by Taco, who also gets his pocket picked. Baker Daddy sending that all the way through. Stacks are trying to get together, but it looks like it's going to be the Boss Plays recovering it for his... Oh no, he undershot it.
Yep.
He's going to cover the goal. It's a 2-on-1. Joker train again off the ring, though. Couldn't
Worked the
quite
first
put
time.
that in. It worked the first time. Try it again.
Right?
Sprocky tries to send that into the bubble to his teammate. Yeah, Babs has it. Babs is going to... Was that another Joker train?
I think it was almost an attempt at one. Yeah, it could have been.
You know what?
I mean,
They're going to do it more than Joker. We'll call it the All the Ranks train.
Right? Somebody's doing something.
Hey.
So yeah, we got a 1-point game going on here. If all the ranks actually scores, they have a lot on the line here because they can now count their points in the net, their echo points,
and take 10 off.
And take 10
Blackout,
off
which is
of
awesome.
yeah. This is a big important point right here. So this is probably the best time to be playing an echo game, to be perfectly honest. And they need to realize that because this is it's not hard to realize the score that's going on the board. So if you're within 1, that's a big deal right there. So now you're within 3, and if you can't make up these points quickly, it's just going to go for Blackout.
Yeah.
Let's see if they do score.
Like, yeah.
If Ranks actually manages to get this on their side, are they going to be ahead? They will be ahead, right?
Very close.
Yeah.
It's a 20-point swing because it'd be yeah. Will they be ahead? It's 12 off of them and added 9 to them, so it's an 11-point swing. It'll be close.
Yeah, this is why we write scripts to actually keep track of this stuff. Because this is wild. What I need cool. I need a lead shift delta. That's what I need next. They can get really nerdy in a hurry. As we see, Bog's working it down underneath on the low part of the floor, but Boss Play's not having it and making it through and back into the all the rank side.
I have to say, Boggy's really trying this juking stuff, and it's only working half the time. Because he tries to get that sent all the way down. I don't know if that was a ceiling shot or what, but Taco Pig 2 Days still there anyway to say, nope, my disc. tries to get that cleared through to the orange side, but Sprocky picks that up. Oh, is that in?
No.
Oh, I really thought that was going to hit the backboard and go in. Oh, well. Babs recovers, though. Babs ducks, puts it in. 2 points. They really need one more point. They really need one more goal. Like,
they need one more goal. This is a big deal.
they need one more goal.
I don't think they have enough.
I don't think
now.
it's enough at this point.
No, it's
not,
with a
it's
20 point delta on the stuns. They're not going to make it up. So even adding 11 to their score is not enough.
Yeah.
So this is a foregone conclusion. As the clock winds down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna go to blackout.
It's gonna go to blackout. I need to communicate the round scores into the arena, so give me a moment as I screenshot this boy and tell them they're going to round 3. Because literally, they almost don't know in the arena.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's I definitely understand like the need for somebody to have quick math. That's so cool. And now we see just the stuns on the board. Blue with 78 stuns total, and all the ranks with 57 total. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's look at some stats while we do that.
Yeah, definitely.
While Newton Dad is away.
I'm here.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm here. Yeah, 70 stuns out of Baker Daddy. This is just nutty.
Crazy.
Nutty. One player running 70 stuns in 2 rounds. He has a chance of getting over 100. Has a chance.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
We have a round 3 coming, so
he's on track for it.
Definitely on pace.
Around.
Yep, on pace for sure. Yeah, we've communicated into the game, so they know they're going to round 3. So this is again for all the marbles. This the VR Notorious League is in round 2 of a 16 team single elimination tournament. Whoever wins goes in the semifinals. Whoever loses goes home. This is a pickup sort of league in between seasons. The players are, for the most part, on and off of VRML teams. I think maybe not all on the same teams that some of them have mixed up. But this, the VR Notorious League is led by Flamex and Joltier, and here we go into round 3. And so they put it together to have fun, to do something a little bit different in the off season. And it's definitely proved to be super fun to cast. I've really enjoyed it so far.
I've enjoyed it. I just don't know what I should be focusing on. My mind is blown. I'm like, crap, I don't know what to talk about.
Focus on everything. All the things.
Focus on everything.
The joust comes through fast. Nice.
Woo! We have a timer on that? That was crazy.
I can look at Spark for it, but not.
Nah, it's all good. Not worth it.
Not world record speeds for sure.
Oh no, for sure. Boggy's gonna get that picked up though, trying to get that cleared all the way out. Somehow narrowly missing 2 intercepting hands from Blackout. It's just kind of hanging around in the trench area. There's no stacks yet because everybody's busy stunning. Boggy, it was just a self pass that whole time. Duxie doodling him into the goal. Slam dunk, 2 points.
Definitely a cool way to make the first echo points of that round. We saw the stuns kind of trickling in. It's kind of fun to watch that scoreboard, as even with nobody putting the disc in the actual net, but the scores go up. You're like, well, wait a minute, this makes no sense. So if you're a casual viewer who just stumbled upon this from outside of our realms, you can be like, what in the hell's going on here? There's no mercy in this game.
What a
steal! That was a great save. Whose was that? Was that Babs?
Yeah, it was Babs.
I think so. Babs working the other end of the arena now after getting the good boost through, looking at the opportunity, but slowing down just a little bit, bringing out the Joker train again, and again it works for them. Stun that leader, my goodness, stun them.
I mean, when you're blocking, you can't.
Yeah, true, true.
But
they were blocking, weren't they? Good on them. All right.
Yep.
That's the way you do it.
I mean, it's the only way you can do it, or else you get stopped pretty quickly.
Exactly.
The worst part is the worst is when you're like trying to Joker train and like you lose tracking for a half second, so you lose your shield like way too early, and it's just embarrassing for everybody involved. But
I hear the stuns rumbling now. The fights are definitely breaking out.
We're going
14-9 on the total point there. Yep. And as the disc tries to go through forward for Blackout, but gets intercepted and tossed back through the midfield. Let's see if they come through or if they're just going to fight it out. Got Babs going slow, looking at the disc, and Taco.
Taco,
Babs attempted to anchor, and Taco punishes that. Says, "No, I don't think you're going to make a monkey out of me." for an extra point there, right? Oh,
Yeah. Oh man, trying to get that disc through is blackout, but they get it stolen. No, they steal it right back. Taco Pig takes the 3 point. 36 meters. That's an 18. That's an 18 from half court. Let's
swift.
go. What a nice shot, Taco Pig.
Swift shot. My goodness. That was what was a interception from high on the tunnel and anchored, I think, maybe at the top of the tunnel and just jammed that one down the side of the alley there and into the goal. Beautiful. Joker
Got a
train from
dropped player,
jump.
though.
All right. Let's see how well this works. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason why
Can't
Joker's
start
not
your
doing
play
this every
with the
week or
Joker
Ignite, right? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
It
Oh!
doesn't, once in a while it'll work for you, but you can't do it every time. Good reset. Back to Brick Rage. Brick Rage sending it back over to Daz. Or yeah, Daz. Daz sends that to Tunnel to Taco Pig 2-Day. Taking another shot, another half court. Maybe no off the ding ring. Best goalie NA is the iron. Sprocky now getting that sent all the way through. Suns in the backfield. Just after trying to get away. They can't quite get there though. Not before Blackout gets there first. Brick Rage sends that down, trying to do a little dribbling, but no, you can't do that in the Bruiser League. Those stuns come through too quickly. Disc is now floating down on all the ranks side. Nobody's there yet. Nope, finally picked up by the Boss Plays. Boss Plays 3 points, putting them up now 6-4 in Echo points, and that means their points get added onto their stuns. They're ahead
Right.
there too.
You saw that big lead shift just happen, as it was close and then it was not. We go from a tie to a lead, and anytime that lead shifts, that's when you see those points go wacky on the scoreboard.
Yep, for sure.
Ooh, little chin action on the QB there, as the disc does actually make it into the blackout side.
Oh,
Little shot on goal, a collection from Babs down underneath, a little spinny dinny. Looking at the opportunity to put together another Joker train. They lose the handle, and it looks like Daz picks it up and tosses it back. Sprocky working the back line, and the disco, or it was the Who, guitarist action with the disc there. Oh, you guys are too young for that. I can't make that reference. That doesn't work.
oh, dude,
Dad's
love you.
old. He's just old. That 70s and 80s rock
Anki,
music.
hold on. I just realized somebody had dropped from all
Yep.
the ranks, and it looks like we got a new replacement. Anki is now on the field, making a
Yep.
name for themselves as they get that disc cleared all the way out.
That happened a couple of minutes ago, and I forgot to note it. But having the spare players in the arena, in the spawn room waiting, or at least in spectate, is making a difference for them tonight, not having to wait for another player to join in. As the bounce just gets collected by Taco, and Taco cleans up the mess, gets a quick 2, and the lead is retained by Blackout. Round 3, we're having fun here. Oh, I just heard another one. Baker
3.
Daddy's back. So
Okay, they needed that.
yeah, they need Baker's stuns for sure. Baker needs to get to work.
Baker's definitely the highest scorer on the field. They can't play without him.
Nope.
But that disc gets crossed to Boggy. Boggy ducks one-on-one with the goalie, taking
Oh,
the
what a
underhand
save.
anchor, but Brick said no. Trying to get that cleared out now. It's stalling at midfield before finally getting picked up by Daz. Daz sending it into the bubble, but there's Sprocky's back there. Or not Sprocky, Baker Daddy. Tries to get that cleared out. Still on the side of all the ranks before Babs picks it up. Nope, gets stunned. So many stuns.
Taco got a
Positions changing
double
so
on that one,
quickly.
actually. Taco got a double
That's
stun
a
on that
two-pointer
stack.
right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. I mean, don't need to score if you get your stun out stacks.
Ooh. Taco sending that across now over to Daz. Daz taking his time. I wonder if they know they're up right now because they're definitely playing much more like calm, controlled
They must.
than they were earlier.
Somebody's got
Yeah,
their
they
good math
must.
skills on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're up by stuns and in points, it's pretty easy to
Yep.
know. But oh, did he try to headbutt that,
I don't know.
or did he just miss? I didn't see. My camera was looking at the stun stack, the stunning. Oh my god, my mouth is not working today.
There's just the wrong things to talk about in this game. It just throws you off, especially if when you've done
Right.
2 other casts tonight of traditional Echo. High level Echo in one of them. And actually, really fun stuff in the girls' league. That's a great way for them to spend some time. But
Yeah, no,
your
VRGL 's
brain,
pretty high level. Wireless Jacks is fun.
yeah, your brain gets going in a certain direction. It's hard to turn it around. I know.
Yeah. That's why I'm in traditional caster mode right now. I just want to describe the action, and I'm not looking at the rest of the field, which is bad because the rest of the field is what matters in this game.
Well, that's where I come in because I have control over that second camera, and we can see what's going on in the stun game while you just keep an eye on that on the disc game. So that's kind of how it's working out.
Oh, it's working. Speaking of working, the 3-pointer is in now for the boss plays, putting Blackout even further up ahead. They are running away with it. They're up by 25 stuns, and they're up by 7 points. And there's only 2 minutes left in this game.
Yep.
It might be too late.
It might be. I mean, 71 to 27. Yeah. You know, there's calling it and there's calling it. I think that's fair to call it, even at 2 minutes out. That's probably not going to happen for all the ranks. They had such a strong first round too. It's kind of interesting to see how this has turned around on them. But you know, Blackout has managed to make the equation work.
Yep. Hey, you know, if it works, it works.
It works.
Which is interesting because all the ranks came out super strong that first round, and we've definitely seen a shift to this reverse sweep that's coming.
Yep.
With Blackout, but. Anyway, Boss Plays picks that up, tries to get the slap over to his teammate, and does. Taco Pig 2-Day there to save the day. Oh my god, I was casting with JG earlier, and now the Palador is rubbing off on me.
I mean, it's contagious. We all you know like to play with the words clearly because you know that's what we're doing here is just yakking out words. But when you see one go by, you're like, oh yeah, I can use that. Long clear from the QB with a flat bounce, but they don't get the collection on it as Brick just kind of hangs out on the back wall looking for something to do here. Nursing their lead is probably all they need to do. That was gorgeous, yeah. But really, all Blackout has to do now is just nurse their lead and keep swinging.
Yeah. You know what? But if they can add to it, why not? Oh, never mind. I really thought that was in. That's sad. Oh well. But it's okay. They're gonna have another. They're not gonna have another chance. Nope. Boggy stole that from everybody and is now getting that cleared through. That looks like an attempted pump shot. I think it's online. A little low.
A little low.
Yep. No. A little low. It was almost amazing. Picked up now by Daz. I think no. Daz undershoots it. Yep. It's not quite in his hands yet. He is gonna get it tapped over though. It's gonna be picked up by Brick just barely. I lied. I'm lying. I'm trying to predict this, and I can't do it.
The headbutt ender over there on the wall, but it didn't it didn't result in possession for all the ranks. But you know, the disc is back in all the ranks side, kind of how it's been the majority of the last 2 rounds. As Boggy digs it out from their side and tries to bring it back to mid, looking around, takes the attempted ceiling shot, but it just kind of bounces off a nest, and that's the end of this game. As the announcer says. That's what I said, dude. So this one, the last round of this one, coming out heavy on the side of Blackout. No light. Ooh, Newton Dad. Bad form. As Newton Dad kills the game. No. That's all right. We'll sit here in the dark and quiet. It's nice like this.
It's fine.
So looking at the stats, we see Baker Daddy rolling up with 87 stuns. It's, you know, it's a highlight, but it didn't win him the game. What did win?
I mean,
go ahead. What
won?
I was
gonna say. I don't know what won the game, but I'm saying if you've got 87 stuns and you put out 87 points for your team, I think you're doing your job.
Yeah. Sorry, just reporting the scores into the game.
You're good. I'll take over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Seeing the same trends over for all the ranks. So Sprocky was on that back line shutting down all of the clears and leaving it up to Boggy and Babs to team up and score the actual Echo points. And then Baker Daddy, you know, doing his thing with 87 points. There's too many players on the scoreboard for Blackout. I don't even remember who actually played, but Boss Plays with 17 points. Pretty freaking amazing. And Taco Pig 2-Day definitely came in clutch a couple times with some of those goals, racking up 11 points. Daz with 71 stuns. How did we not notice that earlier? Holy crap.
Daz is 71. That's a big jump because we didn't see that in the mid-round after 2. So that was probably a lot of what made the difference there in a 95-46 win. You know, definitely wasn't so much points on the board because 13 or so was the points themselves, but yeah, lots and lots of stuns with Taco at 53 also. So the two of them together with Boss, of course, at 54. Gosh.
Yeah.
Just rolling.
They came in heavy that game. Holy crap.
And of note, the stuns are aggregate. Yeah, those stuns right there are aggregate. The ones we have to watch out for are the ones in the actual round themselves because we don't want those to roll forward. So they have 87 to start out with or something like that. Anywho, Yeah, good fun here. As we see, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket, and we'll see that the matchups for next week are gonna be. We see Blackout moving forward into game 13. They're gonna face Hot Potatoes in the semifinals. And on the other side of the bracket, we see Nameless going against Tranquility in game 14. Tranquility, has done really well all the way through. They had some challenging matches, some good fun games. Nameless as well. We've seen them do some good stuff, taking out Dragon Corp in the previous week, or this week actually. But we have just the semifinals and the finals to go. I think we're going to wrap all that up next week, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do all 3 games next week. And this is fun. We're glad to have everybody here. We're glad to have the opportunity to cast this and to have this on Virtus Media. Echo is a fun game, and it's a fun community, and what Virtus is about is expanding that community into all the things. So, that's why we're here, and that's why we signed on for the fun. But we're really glad that you're here and that you're having fun here with us. So, if you are having fun with us, subscribe to the channel. Follow the channel. And look at our social medias. We have lots and lots and lots of them. We do have lots of shows during the week as well. We start out the week usually with Two Cool Queens. That will be on hiatus this coming tomorrow. But then on Tuesday we have Level Up with a Lentil at 10 p.m. Eastern. We have Wednesday Frontline Gaming with 5 Spot. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday night, the OG podcast, the Echo, the Beer League podcast, 10 p.m. Friday. And then late night Saturday night into Sunday morning, we have McFabulous Gaming, 12:30 a.m. Sundays. The Wireless Cast, which we saw earlier, 7 p.m. Sundays. And then the Girls League also on 9 p.m. Sundays. So we got lots and lots and lots of things on the regular schedule. This one being an unscheduled thing, filling in. But, happy to do it. Happy to be here. Saika, thank you for being here with us tonight. We worked hard. You carried the load. Any closing thoughts, things to share? Wisdoms?
No, that was awesome. Thank you for having me on to co-cast with you. No, that was a ton of fun. We appreciate all the work you put into getting these stream assets together, because I can tell getting those numbers to work was not easy. I don't know how we cast this without the running numbers.
Took some math.
Thank you.
Took some logics. It's my pleasure. This is what we like to do. So for everybody here at Virtus, we'll say see you next time. Peace.
All in when I show up. Whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first station, that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born to win, watch me elevate. I was born to win, watch me elevate. Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up.